one of these franchises has to go, right? So you have to, so you can keep the Alien franchise, including all the shitters as well.
Mm-hmm.
And the same goes for the Terminator franchise. So Alien or Terminator, which one do you keep?
And
Probably the
brain.
I would probably keep probably keep Alien, because I think every Terminator film after the second one is shit. And that's all I have to say about that. I can enjoy Alien 3 to a certain extent. I can get some enjoyment out of Prometheus and Covenant if I really try hard. But I am looking forward to Romulus. That's probably the first Alien film in as far back as I can remember that I'm legit looking forward to. I don't like Terminator 3. I don't like Salvation. I despise Genesis, and I haven't even watched Dark Fate. So I would keep Alien over Terminator. Although I think I do overall prefer Terminator 2 over Aliens. But I would keep the Alien franchise.
Cool.
I think, I'm kind of the same. I'd keep Aliens. Just because, as long as, if we're talking director's cuts, definitely Alien. The Alien franchise. I mean, I'm a little bit softer on the Terminator films. I enjoyed 1 and 2. All the rest of them were shit. I kind of enjoyed Salvation every now and again. It was nice to see, like, oh, this is the grim, dark future.
Yeah, it was coming at it from, again, like I was saying, it was coming at it from a slightly different...
There were no laser guns in it. Where were all the laser guns?
Yeah.
Where were all the hunting killers?
Well, this is it. That's the sort of thing that they should have built on and done more with, but shrug, what are you going to do? It's kind of... But it was starting to go in that direction. And it's like, there were rumors that they were going to do like a sequel to it, and it was going to have like the Robert Patrick come back as the Liquid Terminator in the future. And it's kind of like, nah, it would have been an interesting idea. It's not, obviously they didn't do it. They did all the other stuff they've done instead. But you know, but that said,
Terminator 2 wrapped everything up in like a nice package and put a little bow on it at the end.
Yeah.
So when Terminator 3 came out, they had to take a knife and just slash that thing open. Like,
they retconned themselves to death.
Tearing it all to shreds, and
everyone that comes out, they just retcon it again.
You keep constantly having to retcon everything.
Yeah, but that's the trouble. Like every movie after Terminator 2, apart from Salvation, that's like a sort of an anomaly. Every other one is trying to basically recreate Terminator 2. And
Genesis is one of the worst films I have ever seen.
I had to turn it off after about 15 minutes.
Genesis, whatever they called it.
I love Genesis because it was so bad.
I know the whole argument. It's so bad, it's good. I just thought it was atrocious. I thought Emilia Clarke.
I can't let it be so bad it's good, because it didn't mean to do that, and you don't get that free pass if you didn't mean to do that. Like, you actually wanted to make it good. And it wasn't. And so, I mean, I enjoy it, but it's a guilty pleasure. It's not something that I don't enjoy it because it's good. I enjoy it because it's stupid, and I just like laughing at its face. But I think for that reason, I'd stick with the Terminator franchise, because I can rewatch Terminator 2 till the cows come home. Like, I just love Terminator 2. It's one of the best movies ever made. Period. And I can't lose it. So that's it. And all the crap movies from Terminator, I still like to watch because they're stupid and funny.
I'd probably have to say the bad Terminator films are probably slightly better than the bad Alien films.
Is that?
But then when you're comparing, like,
I strongly disagree with you, but
it's difficult.
That's what I mean. There's not much in it, but I suppose I just prefer that kind of world.
At least Prometheus and Covenant are like nice films to look at. Like, they're beautiful.
And like a fine piece of art.
They are gorgeous films. They look amazing. And I don't hate Prometheus as much as a lot of other people do. I thought it was. I kind of respected it for what it was. Whereas Genesis looks like a special effects mess. And Covenant is not Covenant. What's it called? Salvation is very bland and boring to look at. And Dark Fate I haven't seen, but from what I've seen, it just suffers from the same problems.
Yeah, but do we count the Alien vs Predator movies in there as well?
You have to, because it has it in the name.
Yeah, exactly.
No,
get,
well,
like,
then it's like
Terminator versus
Terminator
RoboCop,
versus
do you?
RoboCop. Yeah,
That's,
no.
yeah.
You
Yeah,
don't.
Why
see,
isn't there an Alien
so-
versus Terminator film? Come on, man.
Oh no, I'm sure there's comics out there somewhere.
There
where
is
someone-
Alien versus Terminator versus Predator.
Yeah, we
There you
go.
go.
No one cares about RoboCop. You know, stay in your lane, RoboCop. Let the big boys play. Yeah.
Well,
Daniel in the chat says probably Alien franchise to keep Terminators a mess after 2. Yeah, no, I agree with. I mean, they're both fucking shockingly bad after a certain point, but I don't know. I think I have more nostalgia for the Terminator franchise than I do with Alien, even though I really love Alien and Aliens.
Over time, I've grown to almost enjoy Terminator 1 more than 2. Because I was actually talking to Joseph about this my brother Joseph about this the other day. Terminator 1's like a film I can just pop in and watch and enjoy. It's not overly long. It's a very neat story. I love the way it looks, like that whole, it's like a B movie film that has a bit of a budget to work with.
Yeah,
It didn't have much of a budget, that's why.
Yeah, most of it was filmed at night because they couldn't afford to film during.
They couldn't afford the license.
Yeah. And, the original concept and everything. But Terminator 2, it like you need to sit down and it really demands your time and attention. It's about an hour and 20 minutes, close to the 2.5 hour mark. And it's like super in your. The action can be really super in your face and be very intense. So it does require. It does demand your attention for more or less the entire film. Whereas I feel like Terminator, I can just sort of sit back and enjoy. But they're both masterpieces. They're just such great films. And Terminator 2 and Aliens, they're like two of the best. Like this is the blueprint of how you do a great sequel.
Sci-fi action movie.
And both done by the same director, funnily enough.